This is Reverend Philip S. Blamo, and this is an open statement to the President of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Madam Sirleaf, I'm very much thankful to the Almighty God to deliver this statement to you personally. First of all, I would like to thank God and thank the people of Liberia, and also to congratulate you for this recent elections in Liberia as a winner, and also for winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Madam President, I also appreciate the hard work you are doing in the country. And I pray, Lord, that you will continue to do the work that you were called to do. But Madam President, I would like for us to look at other issues, especially in 2012, that I pray that you will address. We may not have the same political view, but I'm sure that you will look at this issue very carefully. One is corruption. Corruption in Liberia is to the peak where it is destroying our economy. It is bringing us down to the point where Liberia is going on the map as one of the corrupt country. But Madam President, I would just like to suggest this to you and to the government, other government officials. You are referred to as the Iron Lady. And I pray that you will not let down your guard and you will continue to be that person who we know you are. Corruption, I believe, can only be minimized. Corruption cannot be put away, but it can be minimized. And one of the reasons, and one of the things I believe your government can do is to make sure that government officials, those who will be caught, or those who are caught in the act of corruption, they should be penalized. They should face the full weight of the law. They should go to court, and they should make sure they pay back what they have stolen. And after they have paid back what they have stolen, they need to go to jail. They need to face the full weight of the law. In many cases, most of the corrupt officials go free. And you can see them surfacing in another position. Madam President, I'm appealing to you to take strong measure on those who will steal the people money. When it comes to government issues, we got a term what we say the embezzle. But it's no different from stealing. Because whenever they steal the money, the country lack a lot of things. There is no farm to market road in Grand Crew. There is no farm to market road in the interior of Lofa County. If all the people, those government officials who's supposed to be serving the people, who's supposed to be helping to generate funds, are corrupting, stealing the people money, they need to be penalized. They need to face the justice system of Liberia. They need to restitute, they pay back the money. Until they can pay back the money, they need to be in prison. And strong measures should be taken for those who will steal the government money, for those who will steal the people money. Madam President, I'm appealing to you. You can talk to your legislatures, you can talk to others within your government, that there should be a rules, there should be some law passed, that all government officials who, if they are caught in any corrupt act, they should face the full weight of the law. They should be penalized. They should be penalized. We can transfer them to another agency or ministry, and taking them from one ministry after they have stolen money from the Ministry of Finance. We take them from the Ministry of Finance. We take them to Labor Ministry. We kind of transferring them from one place to another place. No, they need to face the full weight of the Lord. Because if the corruption, like I said, corruption can only be minimized. We cannot get rid of it completely, but we can minimize it. And the only way that can be minimized is through the strong effort of you, Madam President. Every time we cry for development, how can development come in? When the people are stealing the money. If one man can take $500,000, and that money he has taken or he took can at least do some development in some part of a rural area. It can carry on some development in Grand Cape County. It can carry on some development in River G County. So, Madam President, I'm appealing to you. This 2012, I want you to stand strong. I want you to carry on some disciplinary act on any government officials that will be caught in the act of corruption. They need to be disciplined. Let's set an example that will help. And another issue here again, Madam President, is this issue of security. You know, it coming a time when Liberia is coming up. We need, right now, even though we have other security forces on the ground, but we need more of our own security. They need to be trained more and more, because it will come a time that the United Nations will withdraw their troops. It will come a time the Nigerians and others will withdraw their troops, so we'll be left alone. So the security situation, because if there's no good security system in the country, development cannot come in. We need more training for the security system in Liberia. So the 2012 corruption need to be tackled, and the security need to be improved, and also the poverty reduction strategies. Liberians, we are very rich when it comes to natural resources. The country is rich, and people keep on calling the country as one of the poorest countries in the world. How can a country be called one of the poorest countries in the world when we have the natural resources? We have iron ores, we have diamonds, we have timbers, we have everything. And the population is just small. That alone, we can be one of the most developed countries in Africa. But like I said again, corruption. Corruption. Madam President, you are referred to as the Iron Lady. 2012, it is a year. It is your last term, and this term should be used in a situation where the people of Liberia will benefit. I know there are foreign investors coming into the country, but one thing when they come in, they need security. And when they come in too, they make sure that people will not steal the money of the people. And corruption should be tackled in every aspect of government, from the executive mansion to the Ministry of Finance, even to the border points, immigrations. Nobody bribing the way coming in anymore. The immigration, the border between Liberians and other countries around should be tightened. And when the security are paid well, then of course that will help minimize the corruption. So, Madam President, I'm appealing to you. 2012 is a year I believe you stand strong. Stand strong in a way where you will help curtail that corruption that is going on in Liberia. It is all over. It is all over. And I pray that the Almighty God will guide you and give you wisdom. And you should be very mindful and careful, especially with people in your government, people around you. Because these are people who sometimes, maybe you may not know, during the act, sounding contrite, unknowing to you. So you have to be very mindful, because whatever goes on, you will be held responsible. And we know you as a good president, and you want to remain that way until you leave office. May God bless you. May God bless the people of Liberia. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. This has been Reverend Philip S. Blamo. Thank you.